Hey guys, Morgan's Maintenance, episode 121 of Guess the Trades, where subscribers send in loadout pictures. We take a look at those, and then we see if we can guess in the comment section below what it is that they do with those tools. Well, normally we start off with the previous episode's answer, but episode 120 was a reload of that Bowery boy. We'd already looked at him back in episode 80. We already know that he is a commercial and residential electrician, also does generator work, and then also HVAC work as well. But it's still a great loadout. If you haven't went and checked out that video, you might want to check it out. But today we're going to jump right into episode 121. We're going to look at Thiago's loadout. He sent in a couple different things from Velocity. He has a Velocity BP50 and then also a drill pod. And then I think he's also got a tough built pouch as well, if I remember right. Lots of things to look at, some interesting things to look at as well. Let's go ahead and jump into Thiago's loadout and see if we can guess what it is that he does. So it looks like the first bag we're going to look at is that Velocity BP50. You can see that little tag down there on that outer case. And as far as I know, they're still trying to come to the United States as far as to keep a stock here so you don't have to pay the crazy shipping cost if you want to. I don't think that's happened yet. I know Steve's Woodshop and Tool Reviews has had a lot of videos on Velocity of different bags. I think he's got a bag or a video for this one as well, if I remember right. So if you want to go check out a review video on this specific bag. But hopefully they'll be in the United States soon. That's kind of what keeps a lot of people from buying the Velocity bags, is that crazy shipping cost. But I think this is a backpack. That's the BP part. And then the 50. So here's the outside. We can see some Railer bit rails on the left. Also some tape, it looks like, on the other side. Maybe a level, it looks like. We are going to see all these tools out, I believe. Next picture is a side view. So it looks like he's got a flip light of some kind along with a level. Looks like those are probably both Klein, if I'm guessing, just looking at them right here, but I'm not sure on that. And then some black electrical tape. Here is the other side. Looks like he's got an S-wing hammer. And then again, some Railer bit rails with some hex keys. And then a Milwaukee ink saw. Next picture is that front case that it has. A little bit of a cushion case, it looks like. Looks like he has a Unilight probably, or it's some sort of a headlamp. And then he's got a Unity on his meter, some safety glasses, some test leads. And then here is that front flap opened up. We are going to see these tools again, so I'm not going to dig around in here to figure out what they are, but I'm seeing some Milwaukee, seeing some Knipex, seeing some Vera. Also, I think maybe some Klein. Yeah, I can see some Klein up in the top, and then also down that bottom right. So a mixture of all sorts of tools that we're going to look at, of different brands. A lot of the stuff that I like, basically if you opened up this bag, it looks like the inside of some of my bags sometimes, but he's got a lot of different things in there. Next picture, this looks like it's the little parts bag maybe on the front side. Looks like he's got a little Vera stubby, and then looks like a DeWalt little bit case, probably with just some loose bits or something in it, maybe some fuses or something. Maybe we'll see that. Here's just another picture of a little bit more up close, which it does look like that particular bag has like a double parts bag on the front. That's kind of nice. It looks like he's got that Toolant little jab saw that takes jigsaw blades, sawzall blades, a bunch of different kinds. But this is the same side of that bag, just a little bit of a different view. Here is a flap on the outside. It looks like he's got some zip ties, a little small brush. Next, I'm assuming this is the back side, the backpack side. If you open that up, looks like we're seeing an Impact, also a Vera Cyclops, and let's see, some other Vera. Looks like a Joker set probably as well. Also some batteries for whatever that tool is. Again, we're going to see these out, so I'm not going to sit here and zoom in on these, but basically that is the back side of his bag. Here is the outside of the drill pod case. So he's got some, looks like some masonry or all-in-one type bits. And then he's also got some standard drill bits over there as well. Here's some spade bits and some like pinpoint type bits. And then now we're getting into the tools. So that was basically the drill case. He's basically holding actually drill bits in it. So here is everything that is inside of the BP50. We are going to see these in quadrants. So again, this is just an overview picture, and that is a Crest tool or something like that back there in the back as far as the power tool, which leads me to let you know that I do know that he's not from the United States. So again, like we did with David a few episodes ago, go ahead whenever you're making your guess as far as what it is you think he does with these. Also make a guess of where it is that you think he does his work at as well. So again, here's an overview. Lots of Weehaw, lots of Knipex, lots of Vera. And then also got a few Klein mingled in there with some other tools as well. Here's a downward view of that. Looks like he's got the Works electric screwdriver. I can see that in the middle now. Again, we're going to go into quadrants here in a minute. So these are just overviews, so you can come back and check this out and zoom in and out if you want to. So now we're back here in the backside looking at those cases. He's got a Cyclops set, Joker set, looks like a ratchet set as well, and then also some sort of a Vera screwdriver set. I don't know if that's a torque screwdriver set or what that is. And then now we're going down into his pliers. So he's got the Weehaw electrical or like forged wire stripper type pliers. I think Matt HMM may have just got a set of these from somebody. Maybe he got them from Steve. I don't know, but he's running them right now. So if you've got a question about them, he might be a good person to throw a comment in the comment section, along with Travago. What do you think about those Weehaw wire strippers? But he's also got a pair of, I'm going to call them linemen, but they look kind of like combination style linemen, not like a full-fledged lineman, but that might be Weehaw's version of a lineman plier, but it looks more like a combo plier. We've also got a pair of like needle nose of the Weehaw, and then also a pair of diagonals, all insulated. And then in the comfort grip and dip grip, he's got a lot of different Knipex. He's got some diagonals, some cobalt cutters, some needle nose. He's got a pair of 250s on the alligators, a pair of 180s on the Knipex Cobras, and then the twin grips. It looks like he's got the 200s and then the 150s. And then he's also got a pair of 180s pliers wrench, a pair of the electrician shears, a little pair of, let's see what these are. Let me zoom in a little bit. Those almost look like duckbill type pliers or something. I've not seen them, those particular ones, like really before, I don't think, but I don't even know what I would use them for. But he's got a pair of those, and then it looks like he's got a Knipex crimper as well. Next picture, we've got the S-wing hammer. Let's see, let's zoom in on this bit case and see what's in there. So that was screws inside of that little DeWalt case, not bits. He's got a magnetic pickup tool, also a railer rail with some nut drivers in there. He's got a railer bit holder deal there as well with a couple different Phillips, and then also a DeWalt bit holder, a couple different sockets there. Don't know what the size is on that. And then if we zoom back out, we're seeing the Vera hex keys. Those are metric as far as the sizes on those, and then an S-wing 16-ounce hammer. Next picture is a tough built pouch. I don't think we actually see the tools that are loaded out in here. Maybe I missed some pictures and downloading them, because sometimes I just hit the download all button, but sometimes all of them don't download. But I don't remember seeing this loaded out. But I do want to say in his email, I think he told me he kind of takes stuff out of his bigger bag and moves it over to these and uses these. Like, he doesn't just carry his bag around with him everywhere he goes. So that's what he uses this for. But I can see some Irwin vice grip pliers, also some Weehaw screwdrivers. And then I'm not sure, it looks like probably an NWS type color on that other pair right there. An ETA, never heard of that, tape measure. But that's a tough built pouch. Maybe we'll see them out, but I don't think we see those tools out. I don't remember seeing them anyways. So here are the tools back there in that backside inside of those cases. We're going to see those opened up in the next picture. So we've got, again, it's a, I'm assuming maybe that is like a torque screwdriver of some sort, or an ESD from Vera or something along those lines, or maybe it's just a screwdriver and it just so happens to be yellow. But I'm not sure what the specifics of what that set over there on the left does. And then it looks like he's got the 1/4 inch Cyclops with the socket set, probably metric, and then all those bits as well. And then it's also got that extendable, like flexible style head and extension, and then also a actual hold your 1/4 inch bits. I can't remember off the top of my head what's the name of the Vera version of the thing that holds your bits. Like right now I'm just drawing a blank. If I didn't need to know it, I'd know it, but you guys know what it is. But he's got that there. And then the next set over is a set of like a basically a little bit bigger ratchet, and looks like it's almost a pass-through. I didn't know Vera had that kind of a setup either, or maybe that just holds those bigger bits. And then he's got the 1/4 inch bit driver and then a little small screwdriver. So 3 basically different Vera sets for different stuff. I think that's the last picture he shares. That's his name. So I'm going to go back now. So here's those cases opened, because like right here, he's got a non-contact voltage tester. I didn't cover that. Looks like he's got a little punch set, or like a center punch. He's got a caliper. He's got a right angle adapter, a couple different bit extenders right there as well. And again, I think we caught all these, but I'm going to hit this main picture. Like, I know there's some stuff in here that I didn't see in the little quadrants. Like, I didn't spend a lot of time on this because I thought maybe it's going to zoom in. So again, it's a Crest impact. And then he's also got a I can't tell what the brand name is on that crimper, but it's basically like one of those automatic, almost like Jacari style automatic crimpers. Looks like he's got either the 14-in-1 or the 27-in-1. Looks like it says 14-in-1 right there on that little handle. Also has some sort of a right angle adapter beside that as well. Another Railer bit rail, the little Warson T7. And then he's got some crimps in there, also some Wagos inside, some more DeWalt little cases. He's got the Vera grippers there. Let's see, there's a Vera screwdriver. I don't think we covered that one. Moving on down, he's also got that Klein 9-in-1 type nut driver, and then the Works electric screwdriver there as well. I don't think I missed anything else over there, but let me look at this picture, see if we're missing anything. I don't think I caught whatever this big screwdriver is over here. Badlands or something like that, possibly, on the driver. And then there's his blades for his toolant sawzall as well, and a little clip light, it looks like. Let's see if we missed anything over on the left. I think that's pretty much got the rest of it covered. I don't think I missed anything else. So there's everything right there. Again, if you want to pause and zoom in and check out anything a little bit closer, you can go in the last couple pictures. There's everything that's in his BP50. Here's everything that's in his little drill pod. So these are the type of drill bits that he uses in his work. There's that drill pod close. I think they got a couple different sizes of that drill pod, if I remember right. Here's the back side where he keeps all his bigger sets and his power tools, like his impact and stuff. Here is the front little pouch. There's the main tool compartment opened up and loaded out. Here's the little pouch up close. Here's that another view of the tool compartment with the light on. Here is that front meter pouch with his Unity meter, headlamp, safety glasses. And here's how it's loaded out on the side, in case you've been looking at this bag and you kind of wonder what kind of side pockets it has. And then there's that very first picture. But a great look at a Velocity bag. Again, that's the BP50, the backpack. And we don't get to see those very often on the channel because not a lot of people have them. We have done a few, I think, over the course of time. But a great look. Lots of great tools in there as well. Again, what is it that Thiago does with these tools? And then also, where is it that you think he's from as far as where does he use these tools as well? That's the two things that we're guessing today. Appreciate you, Thiago, for sending your loadout. Hope you guys find it interesting or useful in some way. As always, you guys stay safe. Have a blessed day. And I'll see you on the next video.